Hello students. So this is me, your favorite teacher Alex Solomon, officially welcoming you all to our English classroom. So welcome all. So before getting on to a chapter, are you all excited in learning a new chapter? It's a story. So are you all excited in hearing a new story? Yes, very good. Anandu, are you excited in learning a new story? Yes, okay, very good. Divya, are you excited in learning a new story? Yes, very good. So before getting on to our story, do you all like traveling? Yes, very good. So you all like traveling, isn't it? So can anyone share a recent memory of your traveling? Maybe you have traveled with your friends or maybe you have traveled with your family. Can anyone share a recent memory of your traveling experiences? Yes, Shweta, can you share your experience? Oh, you traveled to Ooty. Okay, okay, very good. Very good, Shweta. Please take a seat. Mahesh, can you share your traveling experiences? Oh, you haven't traveled. Okay, please take a seat. It's not a problem. Ganesh, can you share your experience with the class? Oh, very good. You traveled to Kudak. Oh, that's interesting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very good, Mahesh. Very good. We all loved your traveling experiences. Very good. So yes, today's lesson is all about traveling, and today's story is based on traveling. Okay, guys? Okay. So the name of today's lesson is the little round red house. Yes? Repeat after me. The little round red house. Yes, the little round red house by yes by Carolyn Bailey. So what is this little round red house? You have any idea what is this little round red house? You have any idea what it is? Don't worry, we will get on to that. Okay? Okay. So before getting on to that, let's see a video clip about the story writer Carolyn Bailey. Okay? So let's see the video and come back. Okay?
Carolyn Sherwin Bailey was an American writer of children's literature. Children's literature includes stories, magazines, poems that are made for children, and was born in a place named Hoosick Falls, New York, America, and was graduated from Columbia University in the year 1896. Now let us have a look at her famous writings. Her first book was published in 1917 and it was named as Boys and Girls of Colonial Days. And the next book is Broad Stripes and Bright Stars, published in 1919. And the next one is Hero Stories, published in the same year. And the next one is The Little Rabbit Who Wanted Red Wings, published in 1945. Children's Hour is a magazine which she used to write along with Clara M. Lewis in the year 1906. Miss Hickory is the book for which she won the Newbery Medal in the year 1947. The Newbery Medal is given to those writers who contributes their distinguished writings to children's literature.
Yes, so I hope you all have enjoyed the video of the author or the writer and you all are knowing her now quite afar, right? Okay, so now let's get on to the story. So, this little round red house is a story about a little boy who was sitting in his house on a rainy day, on a windy day, and what happens is that, like any one of us, he gets bored. You know the story about little students, little children, like they get bored very easily, even though they have toys, even though they have other books, they get bored very easily. So what happens to this small fella is that he also gets bored very easily, and he complains to his mother that he is getting bored. So his mother suggests him some remedies or some measures to get out of that emotional experience. And she asks him, why don't you draw some pictures with your drawing book, or why don't you play with your toys, or why don't you read a book? So he was done with all that, and he wasn't interested in doing any of those activities. So what the mother says is that she's do some she plays a trick on him, which her mother, that is this small boy's grandmother, has used as once said to this mother. So once when she was in her younger age, when she was getting bored, the mother said this to this boy's mother, in order to get out of this boredom experience. So that's what story is all about, in finding what is this little round red house. That's the whole story all about. Okay. Now I want you all to open your textbooks and read the first page. Okay. So while going on your reading, underline the unfamiliar words and also find the meanings from the glossary. Okay. Okay. Very good. Yes, so I hope you all have finished reading your first page, right? Yes, so as per your reading skills and as per your understanding, let me ask you a few questions from the paragraphs you have read so far. Okay? The first question, the story begins in a month of dash. You had two options, one is October and the other one is November. Okay, Divya, can you answer the question? Yes, the story begins in a month of October. Yes, very good. Okay, so the next question. Who is reading the newspaper? Is it the mother or the grandmother? Yes, Advait, can you answer the question? Yes. Yes, very good. So the mother is reading the newspaper. Very good. Please take a seat. So the next question. The boy was dash, happy or bored? Yes, Nitya. The boy was happy. Was the boy happy? Yes, the boy was bored. Very good. Take a seat. I already read all my dash. Here two options, books and magazines. What's the answer? Yes, Sanjay. Can you answer the question? Yes, very good. The boy has already read all his books, right? Very good. Take a seat. The last question. The grandmother sent the mother out in search of a dash. Was she sent out in search of a park or a strange house? Yes, Akhil, can you answer the question? Yes, very good. So the grandmother sent the mother out in search of the strange house. Yes, very good. Very good. So now I hope you all have understood the content of the lesson, right? Okay, so now let's move on. Let's move on to the reading of the lesson. So now I want all of you to look up to your textbooks closely and understand the sentences, understand the pronunciation, understand the pause. Okay? Yes, very good. The Little Round Red House by Carolyn Bailey. On a cold, rainy and windy Saturday in October, a little boy was bored. He went down to the kitchen where his mother was reading the newspaper, and he said, "Mom, I don't know what to do. I'm bored, bored, bored." His mother looked up from her newspaper and smiled. "Why don't you draw a picture with your new crayons?" "I already drew 100 pictures," he said. "I'm bored, bored, bored." "Well, why don't you read one of your new library books?" she suggested. "I already read all my books 1,000 times. I'm bored, bored, bored," he said. "How about playing with your toys?" she said. "I've already played with 1,000,000 toys. I'm bored, bored, bored." Most of the times, mothers don't like it when their children say they are bored. "I was never bored when I was your age," they say, though this can't be true, can't it? The little boy mother thought for a bit and then she said, I remember one day when I was at your age and I was bored, my mother, your grandmother, sent me out to search for the strangest little house. If you'd like, I can tell you just what she told me to do. Yes, so as per your understanding, let me ask you a few questions and mind it, this time you won't be having any options. Okay, so the first question is describe the day. How is a day being described in the poem? I'm sorry, in the story. Yes, Anjana, can you answer? Okay, the day was windy. Yes, the day was windy. Yes, the day was rainy. Yes, very good. Please take a seat. So the day was rainy and windy at the same time, right? There was nothing much to do in the day. Yes, very good. So the next question is, what was the mother doing in the kitchen? What was the mother doing in the kitchen? Mega, can you answer the question? Yes, very good. What was the mother doing in the kitchen? No, she wasn't doing any household works. Can you remember what was she doing? Yes, very good. She was reading the newspapers in it. Very good, Mega. Please take a seat. Yes, so the next question. What is the first suggestion given by the mother? Can anyone answer the question? Yes, Ajit, can you answer the question? What was the mother's first suggestion? Yes, very good. The first suggestion of the mother was to use his drawing box to draw a picture. Yes, very good. Please take a seat. Why was the boy not interested in reading? Yes, Maria, why was the boy not interested in reading? Yes, very good. Please take a seat. Because the boy has finished reading all his books. Yes, very good. The last question. What was the second suggestion given by the mother? Anyone? Yes? Namita, can you answer the question? What was the second suggestion? Yes, very good, Namita. Please take a seat. So the second suggestion was to play with his toys. Very good. So now I understood that you all have understood the topic quite well. Very good. Yes. So you have understood the story or the passage so far quite well. Okay. So now let me ask you a different question. Have you noticed the title of the story, The Little Round Red House? Why is it given a different name? The little round red house. Why is it given the name? Can anyone say? What do we call these types of usages? The little, the big, the beautiful. Why do we call them that? Okay, let me make it easy for you. Have you all seen Dulquer Salmaan? Yes, very good. You all have seen Dulquer Salmaan, right? So, is he beautiful or not? Yes, he is very beautiful, right? So, you have used two words here. Very beautiful. Why? What do we call these words? Anyone? Yes, Namita? Yes, very good. We call these words adjectives, right? Yes, so now let's watch a video about what adjectives is all about. Let's get on to the video. Okay?
An adjective modifies or gives more information about a noun or pronoun. It tells about the quality, quantity, number, or order of the noun that it describes. Adjective of quality. An adjective of quality answers the question, what kind? Example, the hungry fox chased a cat. Hungry answers the question, what kind of fox? Adjective of quantity. An adjective of quantity answers the question, how much? Adjectives of quantity mostly describe uncountable nouns. For example, there is little water to drink. Little answers the question, How much water? Adjective of number. An adjective of number answers the question or questions how many. For example, I will be absent for 6 days. 6 answers the question how many days? Adjective of number also answers the question in what order. For example, I stood in the 3rd row. All cardinal and ordinal numbers are adjectives. Some adjectives are used with countable as well as uncountable nouns. Remember the following rules with such words. An adjective used with an uncountable noun is an adjective of quantity. For example, I have some food. An adjective used with a countable noun is an adjective of number. For example, I have some dishes. An adjective usually comes before the noun it describes or modifies. For example, this is a huge palace. An adjective may also come immediately beside the noun it describes. For example, the heat made the child sleepy. An adjective can also be placed after the verb to be. For example, this palace is huge. Possessive adjectives and articles are types of adjectives. They come before a noun or another adjective. For example, I have a car. Here, a is used as an article. Where is your car? In this case, your is used as possessive adjective. Very often, we use more than one adjective in front of a noun. For example, the old fluffy grey dog sat beside me. We use adjectives from the size and color groups by keeping the size word first. For example, she has a big white car. We do not use a comma or and between the two words. For example, she has a big white car. Incorrect. She has a big and white car. Incorrect. We use and when using adjectives from the same group. For example, she has a red and white car. Correct. She has a red and white color car. Incorrect.
Yes, so I hope you all have now understood what adjectives are all about. So let me check how you have understood what adjective is. So find the adjectives from your textbook from the particular page so that I understood that you have understood that adjectives quite well. So now let me give you an activity, a writing activity which you are interested to send me via WhatsApp. Okay? So I want you to imagine that you are the little boy and I need you all to write a passage on your struggle in finding the strange house, the little round red house. Imagine that you are the little boy and write a passage on how you found the little round red house. Okay? Yes, and send it to me WhatsApp. Okay? Send it to me via WhatsApp and I will correct it from there and I will send it to you back. Okay? Okay, so that's it for today's lesson. And before we wind up our class, let me give you an activity as an homework. So when you all come back tomorrow, what you all have to do is you have to write a diary entry about the child on how his day was spent well. Just write a diary entry of the boy, how he spent the day. Okay? Yes, very good. So that's it for today's class, students. I hope you all understood the story so far, and we will continue the rest tomorrow. Thank you so much.